Alright, this is part 4 of the RCA XL-100 repair, bypass, whatever you want to call it. And we're looking at adding a composite input, which means we need to be able to measure the bases of some of these transistors. And I couldn't find any of my good alligator clips for some reason. So I just kind of put a clip on and stuck a paper clip in it. And tried to crimp it with a pair of pliers. That's kind of a crappy way to do it. Don't do this, kids. But, what are you going to do? So, hopefully that'll be enough for us to measure something with. So let's put the scope on. Let's plug the TV in. No smoke yet, that's a good sign. Video generator. It looks almost weaker. Well, let's touch the scope to it and see what's on this. That looks like IF. What does that look like to you guys? IF? That don't look like a video signal to me. Pull the plug. Keep it off, actually. And I'm going to pull that board out and attach it to the next one, and we'll see if we can get anything that way. Okay, so the next connection is made. I couldn't really get it onto the base without, fitting it in the socket still, but I think I can get away by having it connected to the leg of this resistor, which is connected to the base. So let's give it a shot. I don't know how well you can see, but we're cutting it awful close to this next board. I don't want to break anything, so we're going to be real careful measuring that. Stand up, make sure our scope is adjusted still. Pull it on. We have our grid, and let's poke it. That still looks like IF. Well, it could be a video signal. Let's put it on TV. Yeah, that could be a video signal. And that board is now touching. Yeah, that could be a video signal. I think that one is a maybe. So Q101, the first transistor we checked, was obviously IF or something. This seems like it may possibly be a composite video signal. Let's check the third and final one on this board. Okay, so this should be the final connection. We couldn't get it on the base of the transistor again. It's in a weird spot, and I don't really want to damage anything or risk it. So one leg of that transistor comes to this capacitor, which also happens to go and be in common with this diode. It's kind of hard to see on the board, but I think that's how it's connected. It's just trying to follow the circuit a little bit. And so it's clipped on now, and we'll see if it fits. Alright, it is installed, and it looks like it'll clear, so let's pull the TV back on and make sure we still get a signal. I noticed that the humming went away as soon as I started doing this, so maybe something is going on. Now what is the base of this one look like? High, alright. Come on. That don't look like a composite signal. The middle one looked most like one. kind of interesting. It seems like it's losing some of the information. We still got green. If I turn the color signal down, the colors get brighter. If I turn it up, they get dimmer. Trying to keep it in shot and adjust it is kind of hard. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, the dots look terrible now. It's obviously picking something up. We don't have the humming anymore. I think that middle one is our composite signal. So, what are we going to do about that? Let me find a way to test that right quick. Alright, so here's what I've devised to sort of test this. So I have disconnected. Hold on a second. I've disconnected the tuner input to the television. So this comes out of the tuner and goes into the set. And this is not composite. It looks like an RCA jack, and that's because this is an RCA television. But this is for IF. This goes to the IF box. And what I've done is I've attached it back to the base of that transistor with my little clip lead, and I bring it down to this box, which has a video output on it. And we're going to connect this while it's on and see if we get a signal suddenly. So we're going to plug this thing in, and it is grounded in the same spot. So we should have no static. And it shouldn't matter what channel we're on. Because the tuner is disconnected and there shouldn't be anything on the screen. Kind of nerve-wracking. Make sure we're not drawing like an arc or something out of this thing. Oh! Ha ha! I see something. If my controls would work. That looks like something to me. So I think we have found our composite in. We're going to turn that off and disconnect it just in case we don't damage something. But that is definitely the composite input on this television, or where it would go. So, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I'll be able to bring you another video at some point, actually feeding information into that signal and seeing something on the screen. Anyways, have a good afternoon, everybody.